My first year of marriage and how it broke me. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
But not in the way you might think. Just hold on. Hmm? This is not a sad story. It's the story of growth, transformation, becoming a better person. Before I start, let me just drop this one. No be so relationship they marriage they will. If you are married or you're in a relationship, you can relate to what I'm about to tell you. It's been a ride, honestly. I wasn't prepared for this. I won't change a thing. You know those fairy tales that we used to tell ourselves? I remember those days when I would tell my friend, oh, when I settle down, I mean, my husband will do this one, I'll just relax, I'll do this one, you know, all those fantasies, you know, hey, talk true. You enter that marriage with expectations, right? That was my situation. I mean, who doesn't even have this type of fantasy? You get married to your person, everything will be working smoothly, everything will be, vibes on vibes. Every time he'll be giving you flowers. In fact, at some point, imagination won't wound you. Wait, I'm not saying marriage is not sweet though. Don't get me wrong. But there is a part I wasn't prepared for. You cannot get part. You wouldn't know how to react in a situation till you find yourself in it. My first year of marriage exposed me to the part of me that I never knew existed. And that's where the breaking point comes in. Marriage, especially the first year of marriage, will expose you to the part of you that you never knew existed. My first year of marriage, I already came with this expectation. This person and my guy now. This person is supposed to go jejely, jejely. See, go for man now, whatever nature. Bro, no, they like that is not how it is. Marriage is intentionality. There was the time I was loving my husband the way I want to love him. I never knew I was doing the wrong thing. I think there was a time we sat down to talk to each other, one of the days we have a retreat. We had to remind each other that I want you to love me this way. The love that never ends. The Romeo and Juliet type of love. But that's not how it works now. I'm not saying it's not possible. It can only take two to tango, right? It can only take hard work, can only take intentionality, can only take two persons that just want to know themselves. Because marriage and relationship, they're not the same thing. Yes, take it from me. My first year of marriage, I encountered something, a personal challenge I've been battling with. There was a part of me that I thought I've worked on. Marriage opened everything. That particular partner did not grow with you. Marriage is a union between someone from different background with you from different background coming together as one. I remember the first big moment when I realized I wasn't prepared for marriage, emotionally at least. I had this mindset that love and intention would be enough to solve everything. But what I didn't understand was how much work. You must put in the work. Real work, because it can only take two to tango. Real work goes into understanding, communication, accountability, agreeing with another person. I realized that I had a baggage that I didn't know was there. Unhealed wounds, past traumas, insecurity. And guess what? My spouse, which is the sweetest person ever, he wasn't responsible for fixing me. It is my job to do. And this is me actually telling any single girl out there. I'm not saying you're going to be perfect. No. I'm going to use this Gen Z word. If I should that talk, oh, I'm stubborn, every little thing gets me angry. Take me the way I am. You give me look mother. So, my dear, work on yourself. And here is one thing, and this is the good part. His spouse is not one to fix me. It is not his job. It is the job of the Holy Spirit. It is my job to intentionally yield to the Holy Spirit to help me. It is not what man can do. It is not what your spouse can do. Hmm? Your spouse have 1 million. So here's the thing, and that's the good part. On the process of really talking to myself, my emotions is exactly what I needed to become the best version of myself. Plus my spouse too. Marriage didn't break me in the sense of shattering my identity. It broke me open. It forced me to look inside myself, look inward, to peel back the layers and say, what do I really need to work on? Yeah, I'm on a personal decision. You see that idea of, if he's not going to love me the way I am, if he's not going to take me the way I am, then I cannot be there. My dear, you always be there. You need to change. Look inwards. Tell yourself the truth. God won't get you. There is something about you that you need to work on. I had to realize this in my first year of marriage. And trust me, there were emotional moments. Is this how you want this to be? Is this how you want your marriage to be? I thought you said you want to be the best wife. I thought you said you want to be a sweet mom. All this intentionality. There are times when I felt so overwhelmed. Each of those moments was a chance for me to grow. And as painful as it was, it's been one of the most transformative experiences of my life. What I also didn't expect was how marriage made me see the world differently. When you're living with someone 247, it's likely you're going to see most part of them. Like, the way they would want you to talk to them every now and then, the way they deal with stress, or how they express love. And at first, it can be overwhelming because we are from different backgrounds and we are different in so many ways. But I learned to embrace the differences. I started to see them as opportunities to grow. And another thing that I think I learned is there are two perspectives. There's a perspective and there is that of your partner. I learned to see things from my partner's perspective. I learned a lot on my personal perspective on life, family, friends. They taught me to be more patient, empathic, more loving. One of the beautiful things about marriage, especially in the first year, is the deep connection you guys just have when it comes to solving difficult problems. You guys tend to solve it together. And there are moments that I thought I couldn't handle something, but guess what? My Superman would just appear. It's your Nandi, I can handle everything. Those times I feel you see this thing, I cannot do it. Then my partner shows up to help me. You do it not because you want to please your wife. Yes, that one is also part of it, but because you are a kind person. That is love for us. That is love for me. The moment when we both felt vulnerable only deepened our bond. It broke down the wall I never realized I had. Not just about staying with your partner. It's not about, oh, I'm getting married to this person. It's about thriving together. Remember what they said in the altar, 1 plus 1 is 1. Sometimes it means breaking down your old ways of thinking. There was a lot of things that was in my head before I got married. But when I was in the marriage, I had to let go. You had to compromise old habits, old things. You have to shred it off, the old fears, and intentionally choosing to build something better together. Marriage in the true sense is of two people who are constantly evolving. That evolution, while at times challenging, has made a better partner, a better friend, and a better person. It's broken me open in the best possible way. One of the most powerful things that I learned is that we are not perfect. No one is, honestly. I mean, you have to forget social media. But what makes marriage perfect is the willingness to make it work, to grow together, change together. You don't have to have it all figured out. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it all boils down to a kind partner, someone that intentionally will correct you with love, someone that wants to change. That is marriage for you. You just have to be willing to show up, to keep working, to love each other through it all. Honestly, I can't trade those challenges or any of the tough moments I had because they have shaped me into the person I am today. I am more self-aware, emotionally matured, and most importantly, more equipped to be the kind of partner my partner would want, and vice versa. If you're struggling, like you really want to change, you intentionally want to work on yourself, trust me, it's a process. Rome wasn't built in a day. Remember that you don't have to be perfect. Keep loving and keep working, both of you. At the end of the day, I can say that marriage is not about perfection. Nobody's perfect, actually. It's about growing together, it's about learning each other. It's you and your partner. Don't carry what is in other people's family inside your home. It's going to be disastrous. As a single lady, if you know where you need to work on, this is an opportunity for you to really work on them. And also pray to God that the Holy Spirit will help you. Also, intentionally pray to God, oh, I want to be the best wife. I want to have the best hobby. Because, yes, you can get your Mr. A, you can get your Mr. Right, but you might be the wrong person. And it's also about creating a space where both of you can grow together and become the best version of yourselves. Thank you for listening to my story. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're going through something similar, I would like to hear your thoughts and your experiences. We are all in this together after all. Till next time, take care and remember, sometimes the best things in life are the things that break us open and help us grow. And don't forget, Christ is the foundation. Christ should be the third person of your home. Thank you so much. Bye.